The chapter begins with Shiba introducing himself to the young man the Yakuza had captured as he unties him. He then turns toward the Yakuza member who is still lying on the ground being interrogated by Chihiro. Chihiro explains that everything they know about the Hishaku is that they are a group that first appeared 4 years ago. It is rumored that they are only a small group of elite sorcerers, but that cannot be confirmed. Tell me everything you know about the Hishaku. Fine. Gah, what's wrong with you people? The Hishaku? The gangster was about to say something about the Hishaku when his face begins to deform. Large roots burst out in all directions. Chihiro jumps back, shielding himself, and shouts a warning to Shiba. In a swift motion, Shiba positions himself in front of the young man, and with a gesture of his hand, both of them appear outside the building. Shocked, dizzy, and filled with confusion, the young man wonders how it's possible that they are already outside. Of course, in large cities, sorcery like that is normal, but in a small town, it's not so common. It must have been even more impressive to witness a katana imbued with sorcery, something only Kunishige was capable of creating. Shiba re-enters the building to check on Chihiro. Fortunately, he's fine. Chihiro points out that it happened the moment the Yakuza began talking about the Hishaku. They're meticulous, that much is undeniable. They placed a spell to protect themselves, but something of that scale undoubtedly belongs to someone of high caliber. The two of them begin heading back to Tokyo when Chihiro suddenly staggers. Shiba catches him and tells him he's pushed himself too hard for today. 3 years ago, Chihiro had 0 combat experience. He still hasn't unlocked the true potential of the enchanted sword, but even so, how far he's come is admirable. Rokuhiro's workshop and home were protected from the outside by a barrier. It was set up to alert Shiba to any interference. And then, that day, Shiba rushed as fast as he could. He arrived just in time to see the place in ruins and his friend lying on the ground, bathed in blood, dead. Beside him was Chihiro with a vacant stare, clutching the last katana forged by his father. It was them, 3 sorcerers bearing a symbol on their hands, and the sight of his father wounded on the ground was the last thing Chihiro saw before losing consciousness. During the war, Rokuhira forged 6 enchanted swords and sent them out into the world. After the war, he managed to retrieve them and hid them in the basement beneath his workshop. Shiba comforts himself in seeing that at least Chihiro is safe. Chihiro downplays the wound on his face and drifts into memories of when his father showed him the enchanted katanas. These are the enchanted swords. Each one has a special power. The kind of katana I should make is... maybe, but listen, these aren't necessarily the right answer. You can't just focus on making powerful enchanted swords. You have to look at the world through your own eyes and think carefully about what kind of katana is needed and why. I reflect on that every day. Slowly but surely, we'll learn how to do it together. Wise words. A beautiful future that could never be. Kunishige lies on the ground. Chihiro is devastated, wondering, did they know how much those katanas meant to his father? All of this, why? Why? As he remembers what happened, rage consumes him. They have to know what Dad believed in. I'll show them. I'll cut them all down. Since that day, there has been no reliable information about the Hishaku, neither about the enchanted swords, and just when they finally had a lead, they lost it, unable to do anything. Chihiro, the only son of Rokuhira, wields the last katana forged by his father, the one he gave his life to protect, the 7th enchanted sword. Tokyo. Night blankets the city as Chihiro waits in a hotel room. Suddenly, Shiba bursts in with news. They arrived in the city just in time. There has been a sighting of an enchanted blade. Let's go.